Hello and welcome to CyPerf Community Edition video series. This will be the very first video of several videos in this series. In this video, we are going to learn how to install CyPerf Community Edition in various types of virtual machines, how to run some basic traffic and analyze results. Let's get to it. In this video series, we are going to test the infrastructure of a fictionalized Acme corporation. Just like any enterprises, they would have their on-prem infrastructure, they would have their cloud, software-defined data centers, and every infrastructure needs access to the internet. What we're going to do is install CyPerf Community Edition into two virtual machines within their on-prem infrastructure. We're going to send some application traffic through them and understand latencies, throughput, and various other performance metrics through this Community Edition. To install this Community Edition, we generally go to this GitHub. The link to it is provided in the description. This would have all the necessary information that you would see generally like in a README file, like the installation steps, what you need to do to prepare the repo, how to install, what kind of pre-configurations you need, what are the commands to do it. All of the necessary details are provided. What I'm going to do is show you step by step. So I've created these two virtual machines in my on-prem environment, remember, client to server. So I'm going to copy paste these preconditions, right, to prepare the repo. And I'm going to send it to both the client and the server virtual machine. So I copy pasted it. On the left-hand side is my client and the right-hand side is the server. These preparation generally takes a few minutes. And once it's done, all you have to do is sudo apt install -y CyPerf. That's it. That would install CyPerf Community Edition. It's the same command you use for both client and server. The software is same. You have to agree to the terms and conditions just like any standard software. And it usually takes less than 2 minutes to get it ready. That's it. Once it's done, you can go to these individual machines. Like I can go to this server and say sudo CyPerf -s for server, and it starts the test. And you can see the IP address it binds on, right? So this is the IP address of one of the interfaces that it has. It listens on all the IP addresses on the server. Similarly for client, if I zoom in, I have to use sudo CyPerf -c, C as in client, right? And we mentioned the server IP address. This triggers the test from the client side. And since the server is already listening to it, we would almost immediately start seeing the traffic build up at either side. I can see that the client and the server are both showing 10 Gbps. The client is sending 10 Gbps of traffic and the server is receiving it. And at the end of the test, you would see the overall summary of how much traffic was sent and what was the total rate of traffic that we achieved. You can also go for the help file and look at the various other options we have, like we can do connections per second, we can change the ports, change the binding IP addresses, send different lengths, send different files, have bidirectional traffic, and all the other options that we are going to explore in the up and coming videos. CyPerf's Community Edition or CyPerf CE is an absolutely free tool provided to the community for their unidirectional or bidirectional traffic generation need. However, if you want to explore further and complicated testing methodologies and leverage applications, attacks, various types of realism into your testing, you can always explore CyPerf's full edition. A free evaluation and the link to it has been provided in the description below.